Hello, my name is Felix Streng. I'm a 100 and 200 meter Paralympic sprinter. And right now I'm here in the middle of a lab at the Boulder, Colorado University. And I'm super excited to be part of a study where we analyze our running blades.
The question that we're really interested in answering is, are there differences between a prosthesis that's been used extensively for training and competition, for example, for about 3 months, compared to a brand new prosthesis that's exactly the same? My name is Alina Grabowski. I'm an associate professor at the University of Colorado Boulder. I'm also a research healthcare scientist down at the Department of Veterans Affairs in Denver. And I study biomechanics mainly, and I'm really interested in how devices affect the way that people move. So that means, for me, mainly lower limb devices like prostheses and exoskeletons and footwear.
Really slow the playback down. My name is Lino Jafar, and I'm 21 years old. I just graduated from the University of Michigan, and I just started my master's at the University of Colorado in Boulder. And I am doing my master's thesis through the Applied Biomechanics Lab under Dr. Alina Grabowski. Once you're off the force plates, just focus on hitting the crash pads as lightly as you can for your own preservation. But other than that, we'll do 3 iterations, try and get 3 good starts with each prosthesis.
Mark? Set?
Yeah, and in general, your movements and also the following forces after the starting block when you leave the starting block. So that's what we will analyze. I'm Claudia Barattini. I'm 26 years old, and I'm a PhD student in Italy. And I'm doing a research on foot plate prosthesis for running purposes. When I was during my master, I proposed to my professor to start this research because I'm really interested in the blades from a mechanical point of view.
This one has a servo motor that'll keep going, and it's strong so that you can get up to those maximum speeds and it won't slow the belt down.
Okay. Yeah.
So it should be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting.
At foot.
And I'm going to be secured?
Yeah, we'll have a safety harness. We'll
Yeah.
give you instructions.
Yeah.
And then we'll have reflective markers on here.
Yeah.
And the cameras around the room will pick those up. And so we'll be able to get a really detailed look at how you move in each of the different prostheses. We're also looking at the material construction itself and how, for example, the stiffness that might be different for a used versus brand new prosthesis, which could then have an effect in performance. So we're trying to kind of break it down on all the different layers and understand how these different types of changes in material properties might affect the way that you move. The science that we're doing, we're really trying to understand prosthetic configurations and how that affects different outcomes. It's more difficult, I would say, to look at long-term outcomes. We're limited by funds, by things in the lab and what we can measure in the lab, and long-term outcomes are really tricky to be able to keep up with. And their effects, comfort and that is extremely important. Reducing injury is extremely important. But it's really hard to show that scientifically down the line. So with these long extended studies, I'm really interested in the way that Felix move, especially across the range of speeds. Running on the treadmill, for example, from a visual perspective or a sensory perspective from my standpoint, is a little different than what I've seen with other athletes that go up to those really fast speeds. Collaborating with those three has been fantastic along the way. I don't think we're at a point yet where prostheses can outperform biological limbs, and I'd love to see that day.
That would be great to see.
I think, especially in our sport where the human is involved, technology is involved, to get the best research done.
The reason why I'm in this research is because I would like to be someone who can help bridge that gap between research and performance, because that's where my passion lies. That's what drives me.